Welcome, YouTube, one and all. It was time. I've been making YouTube shorts for a bit now. I've been streaming on Twitch for 5 years. I figured it was finally time to sit down, take my time, and actually make a YouTube video. This is what I've wanted to do since I was a little kid. I've always just really been into it. I really wanted to just make videos, and I like talking to you guys. Talking to you guys is probably my favorite thing to do ever. I want to make people smile. I want to make people entertained. But as my first video, I wanted to get into this and just talk about Twitch as a whole and just throw some advice out there to some newer, smaller streamers. I can consider myself a small streamer now, but I'm going to say quarantine 2021, before I had a lot of events in my life, mainly my father, but that made me go from averaging about like 50 viewers to averaging like 10. And that's where I'm trying to get back from now. But advice for smaller streamers and people who are just starting out. I want to say my number one thing has got to be yourself. Being yourself. I know it sounds cringy, I know it sounds corny. It's like, oh yeah, that's a given. It's not, because when you get into this online space, you want to please everybody. You want to just be like the coolest cat around. You want everybody to watch you. And you want to feel like how you feel watching your favorite streamer or content creator, just YouTube, TikTok, anything like that. You're not going to be that way the second you start. Those guys weren't everyone's favorite streamer or everyone's favorite YouTuber when they first started making videos. And here's you at the starting line. Where they started, where people before you have started, where people after you will start, at the starting line. You've made it here. Congratulations. Be authentic. Authenticism, I think that's a word, is the most important thing when it comes down to an actual pleasurable viewing experience for your viewer. Maybe being fake, having a certain type of energy every time you stream will last you a bit, might get you some initial traction, but it's only a matter of time before those viewers start to see cracks and start to see differentiate the times in which you act a different way, and like these little subtleties that like you usually wouldn't pick up on, but they do because they're watching you. And that's really detrimental to your career, to their viewing experience, and their viewing experience is your career. Viewer enjoyment is what's going to make you you. If you're wanting to be big, viewer enjoyment, people liking your videos, like not liking them, but enjoying them, should be your main goal. Making content that you yourself would want to watch. Tip number 2. Don't quit your job. Don't quit your job and say, it's all or nothing, we're investing it all into streaming. Don't do that. It takes years and years of grinding, having side hustles. This is your side hustle. Streaming is your side hustle until it makes you more money consistently than your 9 to 5 or than your job. Whatever you do for real work, this is a side hustle. But what you have to remember is that it's not all about the money. And if you're always thinking that it's about the money, you are never going to go anywhere. You might get some kicks. You're like, yeah, grind it for the money. This isn't a job, man. This has got to be enjoyable. You have to be doing this for the love of doing this. And I myself made that mistake. I started off with the love, grew to a point where I was going to prove everyone in my family wrong, and I was going to start making money, and I was going to start making significant amounts of money and prove everyone wrong that didn't believe in me. And then I started taking it as a job, clock in, clock out, like that. Always have the same type of personality. That was detrimental to me. One, just because it wasn't me. It was just like some facade that I was putting up, hoping people would like really enjoy my content. That was no longer my content anymore. And on top of not being able to stream all the time and only being able to stream at certain times and like small periods, literally just completely killed the vibe for everyone watching. And when I realized that, it was too late. And so I have gone back to just being me. And even with less viewers, I'll tell you right now, just being you, not worrying about the money, just doing it for the love of doing it, while also creating high quality content. Not just some shit or video that you put out there and you are just like, oh, this was fun to make, oh, I'm done. Something you put some time and effort into, like you tried, but you had fun doing it. That shows. And with enough time and with enough effort and a little smidge of luck, you can go places. Anyone can. There are billions of people on this earth, billions of people on the internet. To think that some of them won't find you enjoyable to watch is ludicrous. You gotta have a little bit of faith in yourself. Just really when it comes down to it. My third tip, community. Create one. Large amounts of followers did not equal a large community. You could have a huge amount of followers that you got over a few hit videos, but those people are not your community. They don't really care about your content, and there's no relationship there. You're not a source of content that or entertainment that they're always coming to be entertained. But with a strong sense of community, things like Discord, always giving alerts on your Instagram and every social media platform when you're going live, doing polls on your Instagram or other social media platforms to just really get engaged with your followers. Doing those kinds of things and really interacting with your followers builds that sense of community that a lot of those people are looking for. A lot of people online are looking for a place to belong, and they're just looking for people to hang out with, man, because at the end of the day, everybody wants a friend. Humans are social creatures. That's just how it's going to work. Definitely play it to your advantage, because you will have a lot more fun streaming when you have people who actually want to come there. You notice, hey man, I just got off work, glad to watch you, bam, make my day better. You have no idea how that message is actually going to come across to you, and you're really going to just feel great when you hear that and you know that it's true. It's life-changing. It's really cringy to say, but I mean, it's life-changing. I just wanted to leave you with these bits of advice and not make the video too long. I think 7 minutes is a pretty good time for a video. I'm going to edit this, of course. But, I mean, for my first video, if this pops off, I'll do more tips. Look forward to reactionary content in the future. Always be on the lookout for shorts. This is Spirit. And this box of Cheez-It Snack Mix. Sponsor me. Out.